said to myself, I don't want to build decorative houses, but yeah, I kind of did it. It's unusual for me to do this, because when I originally started my village, I had an idea in mind to only build buildings that had meaning to them, like villager trades, specific things dedicated to specific things, like a zoo would be to all the things I'm trying to show off, like all the mobs, stuff like that, a museum for items. So everything would have its place in my village, but I felt like a guest house would be nice. I want to build more of these eventually, but I just felt like it needed something that wasn't specifically for something. So I'd give it a shot. And I don't really know how to feel about it, but I think it'll grow on me. And I want to build more of these eventually, and start building more of these, what I like to call decorative houses. Basically, they don't have anything for them. They're just something to build up the city and make it look more populated in a way. But yeah, I was just trying it, so I thought it would look good. Good morrows, everyone. My name is Wombat, and welcome back to another episode of No Name Cafe. So, behind me, I have built a guest house, basically just somewhere to fill the room of the village, sort of thing, just to add an extra building with. It's got no real sort of thing to it, no theme or anything. It's just a little house that I've built for a guest house. I'm going to build a little room up here, a little thing, just something to fill the space a bit more. So I'm going to decorate it up in off-camera time. But there is something that True and Swifty have left for me, and I crap myself when I saw this. So let's go have a look, shall we? Over this way is you might already be able to hear it. A little surprise. Hello there. Pad's gift, love Swifty and Drew. So yeah, that's something I'm going to have to deal with later in the video. But for now, I'm just going to leave it be, because I don't want to deal with that. However, I do want to do something to quickly start off the video. So, as you notice, yes, there's a lot more room. Plus, if I go to my starter base, it is completely cleared out. This looks weird to me. I'm going to move the portal, I think, maybe as well. Because I don't like it there. But yeah, this is weird. All the chests have gone except this one, because I'm going to burn all this. I don't want to put this through the sort or anything. So I'm going to move these guys downwards now and have that down there. And then I don't know what I'm going to turn this into. I might even just have more farmers maybe. But yeah, it's so cool, because over here, I'll show you now. Everything goes into this one chest, sorts downwards into the sorting room. I haven't done the end bits because I'm going to do something with them later in the video, hopefully. But I don't know really what to do with them yet, so I'm just going to leave them. But yeah, I've put little signs up, so like 05, 04, 03, etc. It goes down here as well. And then in this book, I've got everything that I need to know. What sort of stuff's there, like where everything is. Just sort of, I haven't done it really detailed, just minor, things telling me where stuff is in case I forget. But yeah, I'm really liking how this turned out. This took me a long time, like a week. So I'm making this video a bit later into the week. It's like I'm making this the second week of the video that I usually would do. So I ain't got much time to do this video, but it'll be okay. So yeah, everything's got its place and stuff. I've put everything away. And then down this way is the room that has no sorting items. I've done like all the flowers and stuff. All the coloured things are on that side. So like coloured wool, all the dyes, coloured terracotta, concrete powder, concrete. I've done everything you can think of. And then over here is the non-stackable ones. So yeah, everything's gone in here, which is really good. There's not many items out of my whole base that I haven't got a sorting item, except like pressure plates and stuff. I ain't done that. But I don't have much pressure plates. But now I'm going to quickly get to this room here. I want to do this in here. And basically just get rid of this. So yeah, let's get rid of it. Now I've cleared it all up. Everything's nice and neat. just put that back there. So what I've done here is when I removed the super smelter I had before to do the tunnel thing, the auto sorter that I've got, I moved everything out. So I put it all in here just in case, luckily. Now I can just take whatever now and build it here. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to build like a little simple one where the outputs go to here and then they go across, go into here, make like a small little super smelter here, and then it'll all go back straight into there. And then, because I don't need this room anymore, so I'm just going to do it in here and then block it off so you can't really see it, and just use this room so you can go back and see how it all is functioning and stuff. So I'm going to put these in here to sort into the auto sorter, which is so good. I've not realised how easy it is now. When I was building my little guest house at the start of the video, I just put everything into this chest and it just sorted itself. I went AFK, made a drink, came back, and it was all done. It was so nice. I didn't have to go through every single little chest to put every little thing back and then forget to put one thing in one chest and have to go back and put it back in. It's so good. So anyway, let's get into the super smeller. So I've built it all up and everything. I've basically done like a little, it's a really easy system. I'm not going to use this. I'll probably use this for storage, but how this works is basically I have a button up here. This minecart with a chest is for all the resources, and then up here is for the coal and stuff, so like the fuel and stuff like that. And then once I switch this on, it goes. I have to open this, otherwise when it comes back it gets stuck. Look, so it did it then, but watch, if it comes back it gets stuck on that, and then I have to push it again. So, but yeah, it basically goes back and forth, and then stuff goes into here, it smelts down, goes into this chest, and it's as easy as that. And then I just flick it up and it puts it back. So it's a really good system. It's really easy, really sort of out of the way. There's not really much to it, really. That's about it. It's just, this is so much more cheaper. The only thing is with this, it's a little slower than my other one, because my other one had like 4 times as much hoppers and furnaces. So, but it's alright with this. I did have to make a few sacrifices though. I had to get rid of a bit of my stairs. I'm going to place this back, but I'm just figuring out what can go there first. But yeah, it's pretty good. I've also moved this, so it's a bit like more like this. I could probably do that instead. So just like that. I think that's how it was. But yeah, it's pretty good. And then I've got all this left over, which I'm just going to put in the chest, and it'll filter into my sorting system. But now there's one thing that I want to do. I want to build a guardian farm because I need XP. My items are getting low, you know, like my shovel's almost broken and stuff. So I need XP really badly. So I'm going to build a guardian farm. So yeah, let's get straight into transition. as you could see, the transition was quite good. It got built. It took me about probably a day or two to do that after all the resources, but yeah, it didn't take long to do at all. However, you're probably wondering, what am I doing in front of Unistar? Well, unfortunately, the realm is going to be closing down. But before you start thinking, oh no, it's not what you think. This realm is closing, but it's because we're resetting the world. This world is really good. We've had some good memories on it and stuff like that. But I think it's time for us to move on, and it is sad because Fia has just finished his community centre. But I feel like it's necessary. Plus, I have got plans that I'm going to be doing with the next survival world we're doing. So as you can see here, this here rocket, that's what we're going to be leaving on. We're going to be going to the new world, and we're going to be starting fresh. It's going to be a whole new system, whole new mods, whole new people, everything. It's currently in planning at the moment. That's why if I, let me just get my thingy out. That's my redstone mods. So if I just get this out, as you can see, people have built diamond houses. Stuff like that, little diamond house. And then there's like diamond pillars, netherite pillars, stuff like that. Diamond beacons, Jesus. I didn't see that when I came in. Maybe I want to use this video now to just do a little goodbye. So we're going to do like little tours of everything, do a little memories, stuff like that, go for everything we've got, and then we will have to, unfortunately, say goodbye to it all. But anyway, let's get into the tour. So first up on the tour is this lovely ender ship. This was built by True and Double. Double haven't played in a long time, but this was actually built really early into the realm, just as the end was uncovered, basically. It was uncovered and built after the end, like after we just went to the end and did the dragon and stuff. So it was quite early game, and it was really fun. It was like a few weeks into the realm, I think they built this, and it has been a great highlight of the realm because it stood tall, and it was the first ever sort of big shop that was built. They also built this early on, and this was really cool because it was for fire rockets and stuff, and I was really jealous that they built such a big, you know, big shop in such a short amount of time. And, you know, I would have to really go the length to try and like get equal to the size of this. So that's why I built Unistar. And then this here is I thought this was the community centre, but it turned out it was just the hub. It was just like the nether hub and stuff like that for going between realms and stuff like that. And then the next thing I want to take a hold of is the community centre. Now on the lovely flight in up to the stairway, this was built by Fee, and it is a great concept. I think he based it off like a mansion sort of thing, like off of a White House sort of thing, and he's even built walls and stuff in. He didn't get time to put all in, but this was such a great idea. He did build the meeting room, I think it was. He's got little rooms that he was going to do stuff with. He has got a meeting room, which we discussed this, and there was so many ideas going back and forth, but this is so cool. He's spent a lot of time on this, and I think he'll be ashamed to lose it, but there'll always be another one. This is the courtroom. You know, the witness stands, well, would sit here, but they stand there instead. Then the judge would get up there, and then, you know, it's only small, this, but it's really cool. I really like how he's used the different rooms. Like, he's got 2 blocks, and then it's like different colours, which is really cool. Really nice in here, very big, and I really like the roof design he did. And he did say he was going to use the room down below that he built the structure on, but he didn't end up getting to do anything with it, I don't think. And then I like this thing he did where he used sea lanterns and then a gradient of grey to fill the space and stuff. It looks really cool, and it tripped me out at first because I was like, how do you get light up here without actually using, you know, spawn proofing stuff? And it's really cool. I really like this. I think the next thing I'm going to take a look of is just a few memories in the shopping district, so like my stuff, which let's go to Unistar. Unistar was a really cool idea of mine, but it sort of ruined a few things. Like, it wasn't really an overly good idea because it just left me no time to build anything for my other shops, and it just sort of didn't. It looked cool, don't get me wrong, but I didn't know what to do with it unless just building loads of shops in it. So I ended up closing this down quite late into the realm, not even that long ago. I think it was literally in last episode I closed it down, and I still can't get over that. Look how cool that looks. A little small totem. And then I built an emerald shop, a totem shop, and even a bookstore up here. And I did get all my books into shelves and stuff. And I was going to start moving all this, but I didn't end up getting to. I see that this has also ruined my floating torch idea because of the clear glass mod that we got on. And it really was cool. I had a few people want to move in, but they didn't get to actually move in time. Swifty was gonna, but then he didn't end up doing it. And there's just been so cool ideas, like Double and True has built such cool buildings with a shopping district. They've gone full on with it, and it's absolutely amazing. What I want to check out now is I want to go over to my industrial district that I haven't visited in a long time. I never actually added to this tunnel. I just made a little hole to walk through, and then it went to my industrial district. I never minded out either. Now, I haven't checked this out in a long time. It's been a long time since I've been here. I've never really needed to use it or AFK or anything. So let's see. Things are still here. That's surprising. Let me sleep really quick. Oh, that's better. Until we got blown up. Yeah, so I built a cactus farm, which took me a long time to build, but it was definitely worth it, I imagine, because I didn't really use it much, but it was nice just having it here in case I needed it. Oh, there it goes. So we did get a few things, stuff like that, and then we had kelp. I had a bamboo farm that I built, and it was only temporary. It was really crap build. I really half-assed it at the start of the realm, but next time I want it to be different. I want to really push the farms and stuff like that because it's going to be really cool, but I didn't really know what to expect at first. So, and then this was my gold farm. It were a 4 portal one, but it was too strong to be with 4 portals, so I ended up just making it 2. And I got quite a lot of stuff from this, to be fair. I did use this quite a bit for XP at the time. And then there wasn't really much else here. That were the only things. I had all this room planned and stuff like that, and I never really used it, unfortunately. I did have a concrete thingy here as well, where I put the concrete, it would push it, that would detect it, and then it would send a 1 signal round, push everything out, and it would slowly push it, and then I would just mine it with a haste. But yeah, I think I'm going to go check out my base, do a little lap over there, and then I think I'm going to say goodbye to the world, and get in the rocket and fly off, you know? Prepare for the next time. I do want to show you a few things before I end the episode, though. There we go. We're here. Yeah, so this is... I really liked this base. This base is starting to really piece together. I even got rid of all the chests and got to see it in its, built form, before the chest was there. And I got quite a few things. All the heads, discs, stuff like that. Warden. And we added some mods with different little things in. And, oh yeah. I'm going to take Bartholomew with me. Bartholomew, you're coming with me to the next realm, don't you worry, bud. And then I had all the villagers. It was 9,612 days. Jesus. And then I had all my foods and stuff, all my trades. All these were maxed out. Yeah, it was really good. I was really getting far with it. I really enjoyed doing this. I wanted to go with the sort of farmhouse idea. So I did have plans to turn it into a farm sort of thing. So I was going to have wheat going all the way down here, a big farm around here, then a fence going up, which was chipped and all, messed up, and it wasn't all connected properly. Then do little animals everywhere. So it was sort of like a rundown farm, but it was a farm nevertheless, and there were only a couple people running it, stuff like that. So it was a very sort of, local farm sort of thing, just in the open. And then I did build a little iron farm. I remember I did build one just over this way, just there. Then I ended up moving it up to on this mountain, which looks glorious. It's outlooked my medieval village all and every episode. So it's really cool. And then I had all these villagers, which is 80 villagers, 20 of each trade, these blocks, both of them 20 with that trade. And this took a long time to do, to be fair. And it started working and stuff. It looked really cool. Oh, Guru's on. And it's going to be sad to see it go, to be fair. And then I didn't have much iron because I did use a lot of it for my auto sorter, which is where I'm going next. The medieval manor. This was a really fun build to do. I did build it and then like 3 times. I built it once in creative, then I deleted the realm the world by accident, so I needed to rebuild it. I rebuilt it and it looked even better in that world, so then I built it on here as well, and it just looks really cool. We've got a little furnace room and a little kitchen, and I needed to put an island in there, but I didn't end up doing it. A nice little living room, just casual. Then I'll get to my chest room in a minute. Then we had early stage when I built this. This was the little enchantment room, a little desk setup with no chair, and then a hanging, I think it's called a grinder. That sounds weird for some reason. Yeah, and then, just a nice little look out on to the village. And then upstairs, I was really looking forward to this idea, but I can bring this with me, was maps. I have item frames here, all down, and I was going to make it so I had a big map circle, sort of like a world, and it was going to be of my village in the middle and then all around it, which was going to be such a sick idea, but I didn't end up even starting that. And then down here is one of the biggest projects I think I've ever made, really, like quite massive of a project. It's every item sorter. There's 480 items in here, and it is just such a, it was so fun to build. I reckon I could have done more with it, and I could have done less with it, to be fair. So it's very good. I had all my items sorted. It was just nice getting into it. Now I'm gonna have to go back to a messy manual system, which isn't gonna be fun, but it's gonna be nice to restart and slowly build up, because this world was built before a lot of hard things came out, like before villages got balanced, before the trims came out and stuff like that. Then here is my library. I had every Max book you can get except Swift Sneak, because I couldn't get that from a trade. And then I made a place for it as well in the upstairs sorting bit, and it was all growing really well, and I've really enjoyed every bit of this realm. And then over here I started building it was for my villager trades to get like armor and tools and stuff, and then this was going to be a guest house, which I never really got to add on to, and I never put the block back either. But yeah, it was so fun to build this. I really did enjoy it. I mean, I sort of enjoyed building this, but it just never looked right to me. And then over here is my little gift from Swifty and True. And then also I've got a graveyard where I did the little funeral for my horse, my bone horse that died, and everyone visited, everyone did a little, give something back to him. Rip Marrow, you are a great horse and a great friend. Rip Marrow. This is the only graveyard that I had in the grave at the time, which is, I never really got to put more on it, and and all their heads sticking out so you could sit on them. Oh, it was so fun to make a little sad video for it, and then I had this that I put my stuff in and read from and stuff like that. Oh, I was so good building this. I enjoyed building this. And then down below is just pure doom. It's just straight drop into hell. Yeah, it's just been such a fun time on No Name Cafe. So now I want to get down to a few other things. First thing I want to say is I've already started planning out what I'm going to be doing on the next realm. Plus, I don't know much. Oh, let me get away from this guy. There we go. I don't know what I'll be doing. I know what I'll be doing on the next realm. I've got it all planned out, and I'm going to show you guys before I end the episode, but it's getting close to ending the episode, and it's been a wild episode. I did start building earlier in the episode. I did build, and this wasn't on my mind at the time. We didn't know this was going to happen. We had an idea of it, but we didn't know when it was going to happen. We said we might restart like near January time, and restart everything and give everyone a new fresh start. All the new players will be able to start with us instead of just starting after we've built loads of stuff. And we'll do a lot more stuff with this now. And I think the name will be changed as well, which I'm really sad about, because I really love saying welcome back to another episode of No Name Cafe. It just really stuck with me. Like, it wasn't really a tongue twister, it just really went with each other. So, but it's going to be fun anyway to start a new season. I'm going to probably call it season 2 still, but probably just have a different name. So don't get confused when it doesn't say No Name Cafe Season 2. It'll still be the same sort of thumbnails, stuff like that. But it's just going to be sad to see it go. Really, I'm going to miss this world. But I've got such a great idea for my next world. So let me show you. So this is my Trello board. I'll show you my old one before I do this. This is my old Trello board. This is everything I planned out to do. So there's farms, shopping district, infrastructure, like just little things to add to my village that weren't really classed as, being in the medieval village section. Then we had like villager stuff. So this was everything I wanted to build based on the villager trades. And then these were all the little ideas that I wanted for my actual village, and then all the farms and stuff, which I'm probably going to copy all this over anyway, because this was helpful to see what farms, and this took me quite a while to do, to be fair. Then there were like shopping ideas that I wanted to do, so like build a potion shop, a weapons shop, which was going to be like tools and stuff, design a large market, which I technically did, but I meant more of like a, like a mall sort of thing, and then build a food court, which I didn't end up doing, but I did end up working on some things like my guardian farm. This is what I had planned for this episode. So the guest house I did. I don't update this regularly, just every now and then. I built a guest house. I did the guardian farm. I wanted to build a gas farm as well, and build a science place or brewery for my cleric villagers, which was going to be like a lab sort of thing. But I never end up doing that because I don't get that time in the episodes. So yeah, and then this is everything I completed. I had a really bad start at the first, because I went really into detail with what I wanted to do, and then I went more vague on other stuff. So make a bed, make armor, get diamonds, build a starter house, raid farm, and then it just sort of like, I didn't want overly specific on it. I just would, iron farm, zombie pigman, bamboo farm, make a smelter, like stuff like that. Just large achievements I wanted to do, like large progress into the realm. And it's going to be sad to not have to add to this anymore, but yeah, it was fun making this, fun build up to it, stuff like that. And then now I'm going to be doing this one. So there's in progress, to do, completed, in future. So what I want to do in the future, what's completed, what's to do, and what's in progress at the moment. So yeah, there'll be stuff that I want to do in the future, stuff that I have to get done, and then stuff that's been completed, and then whatever I'm doing at the moment. And I have used AI for these images because it gave me a really wide scale of what I wanted to do, and this is the sort of thing I want to do. I wanted to build like a sphere sort of thing. And basically, this is called a spire. The Arcane Nexus Spire is tall, towering structure that reaches high into the Minecraft sky. This is sort of stuff that I put in to generate this. It's primarily composed of shimmering, luminescent crystals and emit a soft, ethereal glow. The spire design is sleek and futuristic, with smooth-faced surfaces that will catch the reflection of light, and it's divided into segments which each adorned with the glowing glass windows and arches, which is these little middle bits, which is really cool in my opinion. I really enjoyed trying to get these images and seeing what it would come up with, because I didn't want I had a base for my idea. Like I wanted to do a tall structure, but I didn't know what. So for this, I could use like basalt and stuff for a deck. I wanted to go with like a medieval thing again, because I really enjoyed that section. But I wanted to go sort of tower over people, and people think, oh, geez, it's tall. So I don't really know the words for it. But as you can see, there's got the bushes, the bricks, stuff like that, little stuff around, trees, stuff like that, really segmented walkways and little pools around and stuff like that. The second image is really cool. I really wanted to go with this image, this instead. With this, it's very futuristic. I really enjoyed like the little light on the sides and stuff, how it's all blended, and this is how I had it in my head as well. What I want to do is basically make like a main point, so a hub. So I want to make like water elevators. It can go down into storage, stuff like that. Make this massive. I want to make this. I'm going to extend onto this idea and get more images and get a clearer sort of view before I just go straight into it. And I'm going to build it in, build quite a bit of it into creative, I hope, or at least use different tools to actually make this real, and then I'll build it in survival and turn it into a survival base, which will be sick. And I really like this sort of portal idea up here, and little stages and stuff like that, and then these massive walkways and bridges and stuff towering over the ground. And so between making that and showing you everything that I want to plan out and getting back on the realm's been completely done. Like, it's gone. Okay. Anyway, yeah. Let me get in my creative world. Right. Well, back in my creative world, because I don't know what's going on. True did come on, so I think he was waiting for me to finish something up. Anyway, yeah. I'm gonna build more onto this world and stuff. This is gonna be my memories world, but I think for now I'm gonna call it there, and I'm gonna finish up a few things on the other world, get some stuff sorted, and I'll let you know as soon as I find out. And I'm going to make a little video, so it'll be a hint to the new start of it and like when it might be, and I'll give you a time and stuff of when the first episode will be coming out. But it's going to be really cool. I can't wait. I've built a community, like this community has been built, and I've been there with it every step of the way, and I'm really excited to see how this will advance next, and I'm really glad to be stepping into it with people. So that's going to wrap it up for the end of this video, and I'm really going to miss No Name Cafe. But I'm bringing back Bartholomew, so you don't have to worry. My dog's went with me. So anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Do you mind?